Can you believe this? At 60 years old, Brad Pitt just broke his own box office record, and in doing so, he beat out Marvel's latest superhero movie. His new film, F1, isn't packed with capes or cosmic battles. It's about real Formula One racing, real tracks, real cars, and a very real comeback story. So what made this gritty racing drama pull in over $545 million and become Brad Pitt's biggest movie ever? Let's break it all down. The numbers, the story, and what it means for Hollywood's future. You're watching Celebscope USA, the channel where star power meets the spotlight. Let's start with the numbers, because they tell an amazing story. F1 has made $545 million at the global box office. That beats Brad Pitt's previous record holder, World War Z, which made $540 million back in 2013. Now, you might think a difference of $5 million isn't much, but in Hollywood, that's huge. Why? Because World War Z had the built-in advantage of being a zombie action movie at the peak of the zombie craze. Audiences knew what to expect, but F1 had to start from scratch. Racing movies have never been box office gold. Yes, Rush and Ford v Ferrari were well reviewed, but their earnings were modest. So how did F1 pull off such a massive win? The first big reason is authenticity. Director Joseph Kosinski filmed F1 during actual Formula One race weekends. Real cars, real tracks, no green screens. Brad Pitt didn't just act like a driver, he became one. He trained at professional speeds, worked with actual drivers, and drove real modified F1 cars. When you watch F1, it feels like you're at Monaco or Silverstone, not in a movie theater. Then there's Brad Pitt himself. At 60, most actors are slowing down, but not Pitt. He poured himself into this role, both physically and emotionally. He plays a veteran driver returning after a devastating crash. A story about redemption, aging, and second chances. Themes that hit home globally, far beyond just racing fans. The story itself also packs emotional depth. F1 isn't just about winning races. It's about fear, passion, loss, and what it takes to climb back up when the world thinks you're finished. That storytelling depth made it resonate with people who wouldn't usually watch a racing movie. And let's not forget the global audience. F1 made $180 million in North America, but a massive $365 million overseas. That's a 67% international split. Why? Because Formula One is huge outside the US, especially in the UK, Germany, Italy, Brazil, Japan, and Singapore. And the movie leaned into that. It filmed across real global tracks and featured an international cast. This wasn't just an American movie, it was a global Formula One story. Now compare that to the competition. Marvel's latest, Fantastic Four, made $369 million. A decent number, but disappointing for a Marvel title. F1, on the other hand, offered something different. No CGI overload, no forced jokes, no reboots, just real drama, real performance, and real engines screaming down real tracks. For many, that was a breath of fresh air. The success of F1 is also a big win for Apple Studios. Apple has been trying to make a dent in Hollywood. Movies like Killers of the Flower Moon were critically loved, but didn't explode at the box office. F1 is different. It's a theatrical event, and Apple's $300 million investment paid off. Big time. The movie's word of mouth was strong. Week after week, it stayed in theaters. Fans were posting racing clips all over social media. IMAX screenings were packed. People wanted the full experience. And Brad Pitt? He didn't just act. He promoted the film at actual Formula One races around the world. His presence elevated the movie. Viewers trust him, and that trust turned into ticket sales. More than anything, F1 shows that audiences are ready for something real. Real stunts, real emotion, real stories. Brad Pitt just reminded the world that movie stars still matter. In a time when franchises dominate the headlines, F1 proves that passion, performance, and authenticity still win at the box office. If you want more powerful Hollywood stories, behind-the-scenes drama, and deep dives into the stars who are changing the game, hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell icon so you never miss a scoop. This is CelebScope USA, where star power is always in focus.